So I'm joined with Hall of Famer Will Shields.
Will Shields.
Yep.
Shields, if you wanted to spell it out. So,
That's great. Tell us about you coming out here supporting the community here in San Francisco.
Well, it's really cool. I get a chance to come out and do a couple of different community events, be a part of it. It's really cool because I get to learn knowledge about what other cities are doing. So I'm one of those guys that like to steal and borrow and bring it back home. So it gives me a chance to actually look at what are we doing in our city that's going to be able to benefit and to grow, so that there's more programming that needs to be happening, and how do we connect to make sure that we're doing the best things for every community and not just the one you live in.
Right, exactly. And talk about your passion to help out communities and make the world a better place than where you found it.
You know, I think when you go someplace and you do different things, there's always that opportunity for you to learn from it. And that's what's really cool, to be able to be out here and be a part of it. Just being here for 5 or 6 minutes, I'm like, oh man, I need to take notes. I should have my notebook out to write all the cool stuff that's actually done and how it's going to be put together. But then also to see the volunteers come out. They take their Saturday to be here in the morning and say, hey, what'd you do this morning? And it'd be cool to go, well, you know, I did some volunteering down at Save the Bay, so that we could have, you know, cleaner water, we can have fresh air, we can have things that grow and help us from flooding. You know, those are the different pieces that we never look at if you're never into that world. And so that's what's really cool, to be able to be a part of it, and to be a part of, to learn all the little nuances of what really goes into saving something and being a part of something that's really unique.
Yes, and a couple of NFL questions. You're up for, Protector of the Year award. Talk about that, you being a finalist and having a chance.
I am actually on the board for the Protector of the Year award, so I get to vote on the guys that are going to be there, the guys that are currently playing. Very cool process. We really loved it. We got our analytics down and everything else, and then, of course, as you get through those analytics and you go everything else, it goes back to, hey man, can this guy block? Can he not? Can he do his work? Has he been there? Has he been there week in and week out to help his team get better? And we got a chance to sit and argue about it, talk about it, I should say, go back and forth. And then we'll see how it shakes out, which one of the 8 or 9 guys gets their opportunity to walk across the stage and to win the Protector of the Year award, which is the coolest thing I think that's a part of it. Now, if I would have played, I would have never won that award. It would be different because, I'm a little shorter, not as stuffy, but it's just a simple fact of being able to be a part of it, and to be able to judge the guys and say, hey, you give what you get. You did a great job. You gave it up for your team, and it's that job that no one else wanted, to sit there and push people around play by play.
Yes, and then speaking of team, is it a little different that the Super Bowl does not have your team, the Chiefs?
It's pretty depressing that the Chiefs. No, I'm just kidding. No, the thing of it is that the Chiefs has done well. They played well. We had a lot of injuries back and forth as you go through. There's been a couple of years we've had injuries, and we still ended up making it to the big game. But it takes a little pressure off for sure. You don't have to worry about, hey, what's going to happen on Sunday. You get a chance to sit back, relax, watch the guys, and then of course judge them as they get ready to play.
And a tough one. You're a Hall of Famer. Would it have been nice to see Bill go in for the first time?
I think we don't know all the rules, regulations, what they go through, and everything else. He is still coaching, so who knows if he might go back to coaching in the pros in the next couple of years. I don't know how that facet goes back and forth. But we know he's a Hall of Fame coach. He knows he's a Hall of Fame coach. He doesn't have to have the accolade on the top, day 1, day 2 to prove it. He's got the teams to prove it for him. So we all know that sooner or later he'll be there. And when he goes, it's like that one thing is when you go there and you finally get your gold jacket and you're a part of it, it's one of those special moments, whether it's year 1, 5, or 6. It's just the simple fact that once they give you that accolade, and we know he's going to be sooner or later, one of those guys that'll wear a gold jacket for sure.
Speaking of that, finally for you, how does it feel for you to be a Hall of Famer and have that gold jacket?
It's pretty cool. It's unique, the simple fact you play the game for the guys. You play the game for the teammates. You play the games because you want to play week in and week out. But when they give you that opportunity and they say, hey, you're one of the best of the best, it's pretty cool to say that you've actually put it all on the line, and then they recognize it as being one of the better guys that actually did the game, and you did it in the right way.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
No
Will.
problem.
Appreciate you. God bless. Thank you.
Bro.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.